Okay. Can I hear you? Nope. Check the down in the lower right hand, or I'm sorry, left hand side of your Zoom interface. You'll see a little microphone. Click that up arrow and then make sure you got the proper microphone chosen.
Let's try that one.
That's the one.
Yeah, yeah. I've got a couple of them hooked up, and I never know which one works.
Oh, you're not alone. Rent to grown. Okay.
Rent to grown. I put a lot of thought into it.
It sounds like you did. It really does. And I got to tell you, um, that is a name that fascinates me. Now, full disclosure, I was actually a realtor at one time, or at least I held my license and helped buy and sell a few houses.
Okay.
So when you say rent to grown, I'm obviously thinking of rent to own. I got to
Yes.
know. I got to know what rent to grown is.
So, we rent, obviously,
Hmm.
but we are part of the homesteading niche,
Yep, that's where we
and
met.
it's really difficult, but entirely possible to homestead and rent at the same time.
Oh,
And that is the thing.
oh, look at Tim Yance. He says, I'm sure he meant to type in 420. I think you missed it, Tim. Dangerous criminals, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Okay, that's fascinating. Yeah. Well, that's funny too because who's Wild and Wonderful maybe or who's the mama? Oh, crud. I was watching one of their videos today and she outlined 5 different um, elements to homesteading as it applies to today.
Okay.
And one of them is like growing your own food and that sort of thing. And that's what you're talking about, right? You can do that without actually, while you're renting.
Right. So it's going to depend on a whole lot of different stuff. It's going to depend on where you live, obviously the terms and conditions of your lease, your relationship with your landlord, your relationship with your neighbors, what type of property you rent, what climate you're renting in. There are a lot of different parts of it, but it is entirely possible to at least get your feet wet toward becoming more self-sufficient and living a more sustainable lifestyle.
That's cool. Well, so the question is obviously, what can't you do as a renter that you would be doing as a homeowner? Hmm?
So a lot of it has to do with infrastructure, and also animals. Animals are the big thing.
Yeah.
Most people can garden. Not nearly everybody, but most people can garden, or they can at least container garden,
Mm-hmm.
depending on their HOA type stuff. But most people can grow something. It's a different story if you're trying to raise something.
Oh, yeah.
And if you are trying to have animals, it can be really expensive because most landlords don't draw a distinction between livestock and pets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if you're paying a $35 pet fee per month, it's really going to limit you financially on what you can do, even if your landlord approves it.
Right, right.
It really depends on your lease and your relationship with your landlord for a lot of things.
Yeah, how well I know actually, when I was in the military and living in Washington State, I was freshly married, and that's where I did my first garden. So I totally get that. Oh, look, Dangerous Criminal is complimenting your cinder block wall behind you.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you like my basement.
You're so unlikely to get complimented on a cinder block wall. Dangerous Criminals, you're unique. gotta
Dude,
love, gotta love that.
I'm in my little rolly chair, and I fell out of it earlier today. I've not done that since I was in school, and I wasn't even doing anything stupid in it. And I fell, and I met the brick wall. This thing and I have a relationship now.
A very close but troubled relationship. Yep.
So I do have a couple of questions for you. If you
Ask
don't mind.
away. I enjoy when people have questions for me.
I wrote them down. I'm a good guest.
Wow. Wow. Well, I wrote some stuff down too.
I bet you did. All right. So first of all, what do you want to be called?
What do you mean by that?
Like, do you
Outside of
want to be
gym?
called Jim, or do you? I don't. I ask everybody that, especially when I'm live streaming on my channel, like,
Uh-huh.
how do you want me to refer to you?
Oh, Jim's
Jim?
fine. Yeah.
Jim's good.
Yeah, Jim's good. Yep.
All
It is
right.
actually a derivative of my birth certificate name. So yeah, Jim's fine.
Right on. Right on. Right on. So I would like to know what your goal is with this channel and the services that you provide to your YouTube community. I know you mentioned Green Bay Wacky earlier, and he does some similar stuff. He's a little out there, but he's a super nice guy.
Oh yeah.
So what's your goal?
This is actually the second time I've been asked this week, if you can believe that. No, that's okay. That's okay. Honestly, the reason I started the channel, I guess I should start there, was because I've been behind the camera for years, probably since 1990, right, in broadcast television and whatnot. And then
that's before me.
Yeah, and all. Well, don't. Thanks for that. I don't feel that old now at all. But yeah, so I've been behind the camera for just literally decades, and I always wanted to do this, but I never had the opportunity, right? And my career took me different places. So this was a bucket list item for me, and I love helping people. So not only do I get to live out my passion, if you will, but I also get to help people in the process. And I guess as far as an end game is concerned, exactly like I told Dave, the producer, my end game is wherever this takes me. Right now, I'm just having fun talking to folks, that I would have never, ever been able to talk to before, someone would kick the bucket. And for me, that's enough. Is that too nebulous? Is it too open-ended there, or?
No, I feel like you created your own self-imposed chat roulette.
I did.
I don't even know if chat roulette exists anymore, but that's basically what you got going on here, and it's pretty cool.
Well, I'm glad you think so. Chrissy asks me, where do I keep getting my patches on my hats? Amazon and eBay and gun shows.
So, I noticed the sign or the little state on the wall.
Oh.
I live in that state.
You're a Hoosier? Another fellow Hoosier?
I'm an honorary Hoosier.
Oh.
I'm from Tennessee, but I live in Indiana right now.
Oh, well, hey, no. You are a Hoosier. If you've been here more than a few weeks and it's permanent roots, you're a Hoosier now.
They've made me play euchre twice, so I think I've been initiated.
How did you miss that in Tennessee? Surely they have euchre down there.
No.
Oh, wow.
No, we have canasta.
Oh. When you say that like that, it makes me think I had pulled my pinky out when I drank.
Hey, look at the Hoosiers in the house.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Oh, we don't go euchre. We do canasta.
Because I come from this gigantic family, and I feel like you can play with more people if you're doing canasta.
That's true. That's true. I mean, well, you can still play two-handed and three-handed. So if you have like 7 people, you could actually still have 2 tables going. We've done it. We've done it before. Yeah. But euchre is one of my passions, and Champworks Garage is apparently his as well. He's a Hoosier. Tony's Review's a Hoosier too. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's awesome. But we've got a lot of Hoosiers out there. A lot of Hoosiers and a lot of Aussies. Man, they're everywhere.
It always scares me when they spell euchre right on the first try.
I know, right? Well, I think that comes with the territory, right? Who else? Oh, yeah, of course, Tim is a Hoosier. He and I met up for coffee a couple months back.
What hunk of Indiana do you live in?
Well, I've lived in the Indianapolis area for most of my time in Indy. I did live up in Washington State when I was in the military for several years. But yeah, now I'm southeast of Indy.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but
we're up in Tippecanoe County, other side of Purdue from here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There you
Black
got
and gold Boilermaker. What? Yeah, not me though. I never went to Purdue. My boyfriend did, and he's very proud of it. He was a tour guide over there, so he's like extra black and gold.
Oh, it hits some people, man. They just.
Oh. He didn't even graduate from there. He just loves it.
That's funny. That's like my father. He went to IU for a couple years and then got drafted. And And IU basketball is still his favorite team, and football, as a matter of fact. So that happens.
Yeah.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
Yep. I know Tim. You're in Indy, of course. That's cool. Outdoorsy gal. Oh, I said hello to you. Gary Foster's brand aerials. How are you, my friend? Turtle creativity. There you are. Awesome. Tony reviews. He's a Hoosier. Luke Duke. I didn't see you there, buddy. I'm sorry. Wrench Grown. Gotta talk to the chat, folks. I mean.
Oh yeah. I didn't know everybody was in Indiana. I'm digging it.
I know. And I think I might be giving too much away back here with that state. Well, that, or I'm just attracting a whole bunch of Hoosiers. I don't know.
I couldn't find it. I had it on earlier, but earlier I was wearing my Tennessee hat. Are you familiar at all with the flag of Tennessee?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can almost see it in my head. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got the round thing with the stars in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So typically that's white ring, blue in the middle, and then white stars. And I have a hat, and it's kind of a distressed hat that has that, but instead of it being white, blue, white, it's white, orange, white, because the University of Tennessee,
right.
They're
orange.
Super gaudy orange.
Super orange. Oh,
yes.
They're almost as orange as my logo.
Yeah. So
no relation.
It looks like, and I only know this because my godson pointed it out. I went over to his house not long after I got it, and he asked me, he was like, Claire, why do you have a Dragon Ball on your hat? But it was the cutest thing in the entire world. I love that kid.
Oh, from the mouths of babes.
Dude, that babe has a mouth on him.
Who is that to you? Is that your child?
My godson.
Oh, your godson. Okay. Yeah. Well, see, since you already pointed out that I'm rather old, I'll tell you. I'll tell you that my grandchild, she's about 1.5 years, and we can't wait till she starts coming up with those sort of things.
So I'm having a quarter life crisis.
Really?
I am, because I'm allowed to do that, I think.
Yeah.
I turned 25 the first week of April.
Mm-hmm.
And mortality and life and everything. And if this is half of what a midlife crisis is like, I'm getting 2 Corvettes. It is a nightmare. Ugh.
Why at 25?
Because I feel like
you have
I'm not on par with where I want to be and where I feel like I've been fighting to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just not even treading water, and it's.
But you're 25.
I know.
You have, I hate to say that everybody's got so much time because we just never know. But you literally, if I could go back to 25, here's the thing, and I know you're not asking for advice, or I don't think you are, but I wish at 25 I would have thought of my life as a bucket list. Because as soon as you look at it as a bucket list, suddenly, and I mean literally write it down, because until you write down your goals and your wants, needs, and desires, you'll never realize them unless you luck into them or you subconsciously work toward them. So if I had any advice at all, write down those dreams. Write them down and figure out how to get there. Because, like I said, I would be doing a lot of different things now if I'd even thought about that when I was your age.
Well, it's, hindsight and whatever.
Yep.
I am caught between wanting to be established and settled down,
mm-hmm.
and enjoying that I am young and stupid with no kids.
Yes, enjoy that for as long as you can.
I mean, I want an entire gaggle of children.
Mm-hmm.
So,
mm-hmm.
I know that is going to be, is debilitating the right word?
No, I wouldn't say debilitating. And it's one of those things because kids are the funniest thing. Everyone thinks, you're going to be anchored down, which is such a negative way to look at it.
Right.
I mean, you're literally like here you are, a homesteader. You're growing your own food. this is a growth of a different kind.
Yes.
You can
We call
nurture it.
crotch fruit.
Yes, and you get to nurture it, you get to teach it, you get to water it and feed it, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then you get to see the fruits of your labor for years. 4 years, which means, as you know, a plant's most vulnerable time is when they're very young, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm very fortunate in that we only had one, the wife and I, and he's a great kid. I am nothing but proud of him. He's married a wonderful woman and given us a grandchild, and I can't tell you how much joy that brings me. Just knowing that I was a part of that directly, if not almost entirely responsible between the wife and I. And it's fantastic. So don't look at it as what did you call it? What was the word you were using?
Crotch fruit.
No. The
Debilitating.
Yes, don't look at it as debilitating.
Either one will work.
Yeah. No, look at it as an opportunity to actually create something that, well, only we can create.
I mean, I do want, like I said, I want a gaggle of children. That is a goal.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sincerely pessimistic about it. I just am, for the first time in my life, mature enough to be terrified, I think, because before, and by before I mean like 2 years ago even, I was not afraid. I was like, give me 5 children, I'll be good. And now I'm like, oh my God, what would I do with 5 children? So, perspective.
You'd be loving it, of course.
I'm sure. And homesteading, I need those nimble fingers as my arthritis progresses to go out and milk the goats for me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. In fact, that was funny. You said that because I used to joke with the wife. I said, I can't wait till he's old enough to go get me a beer.
Right. My godson is really good at it. He knows not to drink it, and he's gluten intolerant anyway. So, like, even if he did get a hold of it, we'd know.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll go fetch it for us, which is mildly terrible. But when it's girls' night and he has to come, he can work from his spot there.
Yeah. Exactly. No, and see, and you're even more fortunate in that back, I would say about 30 years ago, most people didn't think about having kids over 30, right?
Right.
And now they're having them almost to 40, which is fine, I'm sure, but the medical advances are really in the biological clock favor nowadays.
That's another one of the things that kind of terrifies me, though, because I feel like, since I do still want a ton of kids, I do worry that I don't already have any, and I'm already 25.
No, not to worry. That's when they had ours, was at 25.
Yeah.
So yeah,
my parents were older when they had. I'm the oldest, and they were older. They were almost really, really almost 30.
Well, there you go.
When they had me, and I feel like they were older parents in the 90s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh yeah, because back in my day, most people were getting married right around 20, right, and having kids about 21, 20.
9 months later.
Yeah. The old shotgun wedding. So, that was kind of unique for them. But see how little you actually have to worry about right now.
I know. I mean, I took my dog to the vet today and complained about how much that cost. Like, this, I need to be worried about health insurance, and the Healthy Indiana plan is not cutting it right now.
Yeah, I know. Well, see, as a homesteader, you're going to become a backyard vet as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about, all jokes aside, my dog is still what you call intact. And I'm seriously thinking about solving that at home.
Oh. What do you think it's? Do you think there are techniques like as it applies to sheep in doing that same thing?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I can see that.
I probably wouldn't do that
No.
Just because he is inside, and you do have some necessary necrosis with some of those.
Oh.
And I don't want the necrosis on my furniture.
Yeah. Nobody has time for that.
No. Vinegar and baking soda only goes so far.
Yeah. Pro tip: OxyClean is very good at that.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Well, I hope I made you feel better, if nothing else.
Oh yeah, appreciate you.
You know, God, I feel like I'm becoming, the grandpa advice guy, and I don't want to be that.
You're not that. How old are you?
55.
No, you're my dad's age. You're actually like maybe a year older than my dad. Hold on.
Yeah.
He was born in 66. What does that do? I don't know.
He's 66. Oh, he was born in 66. Yeah, I got 3 years on him. Yeah.
Okay, then you're like my mom's age then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was born in 63.
Well, tell your mom I said hello.
She's passed.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You might pass just this winter as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's been...
Again, that's okay. Thank you.
Almost 9 years. It's been a while. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We're doing okay.
Okay, good. So, I had another question for you, and it just left my head. See, that's another...
No.
I know, that's another part of getting old.
Yeah. I feel like I'm already slipping a little bit in my old age.
You'll know the moment walking into a room, forgetting why you walked in there, becomes a regular thing. Yeah, that's when you know.
I write down everything already.
Yeah, well, I mean, I remember that happening at 25, every once in a while. Now it happens damn near every room I walk into. Quiet, you, Ed. Yeah, you old man, Jim. Ed and I are very close in age.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, Dole Whip Dad. I'm sorry I didn't see you come in, man. Welcome to the show. You came in kind of at the end, though. Rancher Grown, I had a great time. I hope you did too.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really glad that I found you. I found you in the two-family homestead thing. Mm-hmm. So that was nice. I plan on coming back if you'll have me at some point.
Absolutely. I want to see. Actually, I'd like to track your journey toward your goals.
Oh well.
You know what I'd really like to see is I'd like to see that bucket list.
I'll see what I can come up with. Let me write that down, or I'll forget.
I'm serious. Tape it up on your refrigerator, and you'll think about it every day. And without even thinking about it, you'll start moving towards some of those, or you'll start recognizing opportunities that you wouldn't normally recognize because it's first and foremost in your mind. Believe me, it works. It does work. I'm not even getting this from a self-help book.
My ultimate goal, obviously, is to own my own homestead, and so once we get to the point of owning some acreage, then I'm more keen to work on some of the finer details. That's the one gross facet that I'm working toward right now.
Well, you say we. Did you just say we? You married?
Yeah.
Cool. See, you're already halfway there.
I have a boyfriend. We have commingled debt, so I guess we're in this together.
Yeah. Again, okay, I'll say that you're 40% there. Well, are you hip to doing a quick deep dive?
Sure. I don't know what it is. I'm not familiar.
You don't know what the deep dive is?
I'm new. This is my first show.
That's right. Well, you're going to learn here real fast.
Deep dive.
All right. You said your first name, and if you don't want to use it again, you don't have to.
I'm Claire.
Claire. Okay. So I can use Claire. Claire, I have here in my hand a piece of paper with 5 questions on it that I've chosen just for you. Now, remember, there are no wrong answers. Only wrong hosts.
Okay.
We're just going to go just answer them as quickly as you can and as honestly as you can. Like I said, there are no wrong answers. Let's start this.
Question 1.
All right, Claire, do you find handlebar mustaches attractive?
Not typically.
Very good. They're kind of out of style, aren't they?
Well, I mean, you got Sam Elliott, but he really is old enough to be my granddad.
Yeah, and that'd just be creepy.
Yeah.
All right, question 2.
Question 2.
Which animal would you say adds more joy to the world, rabbits or llamas?
Ooh.
Mm.
To the world,
Mm-hmm.
probably llamas, but to me, rabbits.
Oh, no. We were actually looking for meerkats.
Meerkats are amazing.
Aren't they?
Yes, those are the best. Meerkats are close second.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go to question 3.
Question 3.
Claire, who inspires you?
Loretta Lynn.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah.
That was fast. There was no question in your mind
No,
whatsoever.
she's my spirit animal.
Very good. Very good. So, of course, you got that right. Let's go on. Question 4.
Question 4.
Oh, okay. What was the name of the street you grew up on?
You trying to steal my identity?
Okay. You know, I'm going to change that question. When you fly on a plane, do you wear a neck pillow or not?
Not.
Very good. Those things are fugly at best and hardly useful.
I can't sleep on a plane.
Oh, I can't either. What is that about?
No, the pillow's useless.
I know. All right, let's wrap this up, Claire.
Final question.
What is the most embarrassing store you might find yourself shopping at?
Walmart.
Oh, I got to give you that. I absolutely have to give you that.
I hate Walmart. I hate everything it stands for.
I
Walmart.
do too.
If one of my homesteaders caught me in Walmart, we would have a come to Jesus meeting in front of the frozen fish sticks.
Wow, very good. You did great. You did fantastic. Let's hear it for Claire.
Well, thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Oh, not a problem at all. And like I said, you're more than welcome back at any time.
Thanks.
You bet. Good luck to you on that. And make sure when you do come back, you have that bucket list ready. All right?
I wrote it down. It might happen.
Sweet. Well, enjoy your weekend, Claire.
Thanks. Bye.
You bet. Bye-bye. Did you enjoy this video? Well, you made it to the end, so I'm going to assume that you did. If you want to see where we take this, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell right now. That way you won't miss out on future videos and guests. Also, make sure you comment, like, and share to help build this unique community. Thanks again for watching, and remember, always treat others as you want to be treated. See you live.